Welcome back, everyone. No one ever says parenting is easy. Many parents feel like they're on a roller coaster ride of emotions that include feelings of guilt, worry, and anger.
I can tell you all about those. Loren Buckner is the author of ParentWise, the emotional challenges of family life and how to deal with them, and she's helping us deal with parenting emotions and issues. It's great to have you here. Why are there so many pressures in parenthood? These feelings of anger, guilt, frustration that we're almost not good enough, that we're going to mess up our kids.
Right. Well, actually, it's normal because parenting is hard because it takes an emotional toll on the parent, right? So guilt and worry and disappointment, these are normal emotions of everyday life. And so what happens is that parents become afraid of those feelings. They're afraid to talk about them. They feel guilty. Like there are parents out there who don't feel bad, who don't question themselves. But there aren't parents out there who don't question themselves. We all question ourselves. I'm a psychotherapist. I do it every day. And so I thought, parenting will be easy for me. Like, I know how to do this. But then when I had to face the challenges of family life, I realized that we feel scared, we have self-doubt, we do the wrong thing, we make mistakes. And so learning to cope with those feelings and not being afraid of what's inside of us, that helps us feel more relaxed and helps us feel more confident to know that we're all struggling with similar feelings. And that helps us teach our children about how to deal with their feelings, which is ultimately what we want, to feel comfortable inside ourselves and to help our children learn to feel comfortable with what's inside them.
Do you ever have parents come to you and say, you know what, I'm really not liking my kids right now? And that they're feeling horrible about it because they're having that feeling because they're supposed to feel unconditional love, which is there, but they're thinking, you know what, I really don't like you right now.
Exactly. Not only that, but there is this is kind of a controversial issue that I talk about, but there is a kind of hatred that parents feel. There's a normal kind of hate that is not the evil kind, right? We love and we hate. And it doesn't have to be destructive if we learn how to control those feelings and contain them and not be afraid of them. So we don't want to put that into words to our child, right? But to know that we're not bad and that we're not failures, because right at this moment we cannot stand what we're doing or what's being done to us. We can take a break, quiet down, not let it undermine our confidence and self-esteem. When parents feel bad about themselves, they can't be their best self, right? So if you know, this is okay, I'm not a bad person, take a deep breath. I am angry at you. That's okay to say, but when we disrespect our children, when that anger leads to disrespect, then that crosses a line that causes damage.
So essentially it's figuring out how to deal with our own emotions and then effectively communicating them with our kids.
Exactly. So if we're not afraid of what's inside of us and we can explore our own feelings and we have worry and guilt and everybody has that, okay, I'm okay. I can put it into words and then I can help my child talk about their scary feelings. So then we're not acting out our troubled feelings, we're thinking about them and talking about them and deepening our communication with ourselves and our family members, and that's what brings things under control. Rules and consequences, those are important. Discipline, of course, is important, but discipline doesn't bring peace to family life. Getting comfortable within yourself and understanding the impact even of your own family life on you, how your parents related to each other, how your parents related to you. That's going to affect how you parent.
So the significance of your childhood.
Exactly. And people don't like to hear that so much. They want to think that they just get over childhood. But we don't just get over childhood, right? Because we want our children to have a good childhood. It's very important for parents to make sure their children are happy and safe, and if something bad happens, we take that very seriously. So if it's important what happens to our children, then what happened to us when we were children is also important. We just don't get over it.
Right. Deal with it. You have to deal with it at some point.
You have to deal with it and understand it and integrate it into who you are, and that helps add peace to family life.
All right, Loren Buckner, thank you very much. The book is called ParentWise, The Emotional Challenges of Family Life and How to Deal with Them. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thanks. Nice to be here.
We'll be right back.